come here and listen to our coaching, please do that now before we get started. And please don't unmute yourself if you are not asked to. And don't raise up your hand while our system coach is coaching us, okay? If you have a question, there will be chance for you to ask your question. Just stay put till we get there, okay? And before that, I will be inviting our system coach, our father of wisdom, and the founder of Slwc and the co-founder of Team Dominator, Dr. Maha. Over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kenneth. And that's Kenneth for you, from born in Congo, raised in Nigeria, staying in Malaysia. All right. Am I right? Okay. Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
Today, it doesn't matter where you are from. Now with the beauty about Zoom, we can go anywhere in the world, as long as you're reachable, teachable, and coachable. I repeat that. As long as you're reachable in your heart, teachable in your mind, and coachable as a self, we can bring the best out of you. And today is going to be a very special session. If you have not got your team members yet, please get them in. Every time you are coming from coaching session, you must be there alone. When you are alone, you will gain. And very soon you will get the 2 people to join you on the left and right. But if you are with your team from the left and right, very soon you have 100 people, with at least 5 from the left, 5 from the right. But if you have your 10 people, very soon you have thousands people. So that's how I started 4 years ago. Directly, I have only 67 people, but today I have 50,000 members worldwide, guys, worldwide. And within this 1 year, our income has tremendously grown, because the world needs what we have now. You can get anything in life you want if you help enough other people to get what they want. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's what we have. And I'm going to call few people who have come for a program, my coaching sessions, and what they have gained over the years, and how they are finding this coaching session, so that those of you who are coming here for the first time, you will have an understanding what you're going to anticipate in the next 1 hour or 2 hours. So you see, one of the best way to learn is to listen. Many people don't grow in life because they don't listen, guys. To hear with the ears is one thing, but to listen with your heart is everything. Listen with your heart. That's why the heart is got a heart shape, because it comes from your heart. So you're listening with love. So that's very important. Listen with lots of love from your heart. Once you have listened, then what happens? Your whole cells. Where is your mind? Many people think this is a mind. This is not our mind, guys. This is not our mind. Our mind is in every bit of our cells. Every nucleus of our cells carries our mind. That's why Bruce Lee said, when you want to learn from me, you must make your mind like a water and flow like a water, because the mind must flow like a water, because the mind is in every bit of your cells. So your cells need food to grow. Your cells need information to grow. These are 2 very important things that the cells need, guys. Today, if you are getting what you're getting in life, or you're not getting anything in life, is simply because what information you're put in. So if you come here today, my job is to give you information. With that information, if you listen, you will have reformation happening to you, and very soon there will be transformation happening. And with the beauty about Zoom, your transformation can happen within 9 months, guys. They say organic growth for our kind of industry, network marketing industry, is 18 months. If you come here and grow with us, 18 months, just organically. Today, I'm going to talk about a lot of organic growth. And organic growth is professional growth. Any other growth is not professional and organic growth, guys. A doctor learns, studies the hard way, becomes a doctor. An engineer learns and studies the hard way, become engineer. And lawyer learns, studies the hard way to become a lawyer. Why should we must come up so fast and then not learn anything about this business? You are supposed to learn, and the learning curve here now with the Zoom is happening faster. So I'm going to guide you all how to do that. Massive action, massive result means the word massive comes from the core word mass. If you can write this down, M-A-S-S. Maybe, Kenneth, you can write this in the everyone section. Mass, M-A-S-S. That means we are dealing with people, guys. Mass means people. The word mass means people. If you, not M-E-S-S, that is mass, M-A-S-S, right? M-A-S-S, mass. Okay, mass means you make a mess out of you. If you don't want to make a mess out of you, you must work with the mass. Service to mankind is a rental you pay to God for the space He has given you on earth. You want a bigger and better space, then you must go and serve bigger and better people. So you must go to the public, guys. You see, the banks serve the public and the banks get richer. the newspaper, which is only $1, the newspaper serves the public. The owner of the newspaper is called a magnate or a tycoon, okay, or mogul, newspaper mogul, Rupert Murdoch. Why? Because they sell only $1, but because they got a mass public. What is mortgage? A banker is here now. After I'm going to ask her to talk. But with the banker here, let me tell you the word mortgage means mortuary engage. Mortuary engage. If I take a loan from the bank, if I pay $1,000 every month, that means I'm paying $1,000. If I take a loan up to 50 years or 40 years for the mortgage, I have to engage until that. That's why it's mortgage. So if they got 10 people, 1,000 people every month contributing, or 1 million people contributing, they leverage on the mass also public. So to get richer, you have to go to the public. But how do you go to public? You must go with the service in mindset, guys. Service mindset. So service to mankind is the rental you pay. So you cannot, if you want to go to service now, if you want to own a bank, then it's going to cost you a bomb. If you want to own a restaurant, it's going to cost you a lot of capital. And today with the pandemic, today I'm going to be free flow with you all today, but how to come out of this pandemic in the right way, right from the comfort of your home is what my focus will be. But before that, the service is very important. You must understand here you are coming to serve, guys. The 100 of you here, just one person sees this the right way, 1,000 people's life will change, guys. Don't come here to attach with a company. Many people get it wrong that I get attached to a company, I'll become successful. No, guys. Network marketing business is not about attaching with a company. Don't come here and say, I get attached to this leader, I'll become successful. No, guys. No leaders can make you successful. And don't come and say that I get with this product, I can become successful. No one has become rich or successful that way, guys. The company is powerful, the leaders are powerful, the product is powerful. But are you powerful? That's the question now. And where is your power? And somebody please write this to me, B-E-S-T, best. You see, man has evolved now. This pandemic is a new evolution that's taking place, guys, new evolution. If you really understand what's happening in this pandemic, you don't want to go back to your life that way you are going before. The pandemic is taking us to another level of life. Every one of us came from that process. It's an evolution. All of us at one time, we thought we are just a body. And all our parents, the parents who were supposed to be poor people, who were supposed to be laborers, they're called laborers because they used their body. They had the talents. My father was born in South Africa. My father's father was a very rich man in South Africa. I'm not a South African. I'm an Indian born in Malaysia. But my father was born in South Africa. And his father was a very rich man in South Africa. He had a plantation. He had apple plantation, orange plantation. And because they didn't have any succession, the way to pass it on to the next generation, when my grandfather passed on and died, my family, my father's family left South Africa. They moved to Chennai. From Chennai, India, they moved to Malaysia, and they ended up in the estates to work as a laborer. My father studied only until standard 6, but his English is awesome, guys. I didn't go to kindergarten to study English. I didn't go to any tuition masters. My father was my English teacher. Maybe because of him, my English is good now. Flowing, at least I can speak some good English. But what happened was, even though he had that language, everything, but he only knew his body power, and he worked for 40 years in the same estate and the body with using the body power. But what happened? He made me to go and study. I studied. I used my mind power. But mind power is the one that led us to the pandemic now, guys. From young, we were told to compete, use our mind to compete with people. We were told to have competition. Then we have compared. Every time when I'm compared with my neighbor's son, I don't like to compare to my children, my relations. And every time they will compare. And that was actually very painful. And many of us do that. We compare our marks with our neighbors, our children's marks and all that, and then put them down. If that guy can do it, why can't you do it? Because that is all mind level, guys. And that competition even went into business and all that. I got a friend from Malaysian, his wife is a Japanese, and the wife told us in Japan, whenever the children come back from school, the children are all treated individually. Even the The brother doesn't know what result the sister got. It's like that. They don't compare the results. Each one is treated individually. Until she told us, until the end, she doesn't even know what marks the brother got. That's how Japanese brought the education system, guys. But here we did with a lot of competition. And the whole world went into a very big competition. Tallest building, tallest this, tallest that. And then today we have now ended in the dullest moment of our life, guys. So do not compare your life with anybody. Do not compete with anybody. So if that means at body level, we slugged, we labored. At mind level, we compete and compare. But there is another level that now the pandemic is pushing us to, guys. And that level is called the soul level. Spiritual, what is soul level? It's nothing to do with the religion, nothing to do with the race, nothing to do with any religion you belong to. A soul is your own energy that you have within your own self. And the word soul means, if you can write this down, S-O-U-L means source of universal light. Source of universal light. And today the young people who are born after 1990, they are very much aware of their source of universal light because they are working with technology that has actually brought them to that level. A lot of simulation of their mind that has pushed them into their own self. And this is what we are going to focus on, guys. How to be the best. Look at the word best, B-E-S-T. B-E means B. B. S-T means spiritual. That's not spiritual truth, soul truth. I don't want to use the word spiritual. Every time I ask spiritual, you think about the religion you belong to. That's got nothing to do with your energy, guys. Your religion is religion. Do not bring your religion to compare with anybody also. That's your personal relationship with your creator. But be means just be. Like what Shakespeare said, to do or not to do, that's not a question, to be. And here we have to be, guys. And be soul truth. There is a very powerful soul inside you. And many of us die with the music still in our heart. Maybe this could be one chance we got to understand who we are at soul level. And that is what in this industry, we don't care who you are. We don't care what class, what color, what title, what position, we don't really care. And that's what I love Zoom. I talk to everyone the same. I don't even know who's sitting in front of me. There are 118 of you. Whether there's 118, whether it's 1,000 people, doesn't really matter for me. But if one soul sees this the right way, 1,000 souls' life will change immediately, guys. Because at soul level, we all are connected. We all are connected. And if you are in the system now, the system only wants you to bring in 2 souls, to attract 2 souls. The system doesn't want you to go and look for bodies, doesn't want you to go and look for minds. It wants you to attract 2 souls. 2 souls which are in pain, 2 souls which are in hunger, 2 souls which are have a strong desire, the PhD. We don't want them to have PhD in any this thing. We want them to have pain, hunger, and desire. So now, before I call some of them to come and share, how many of you have that? How many of you think that you are a powerful soul with PhD? If you said you are, then you put there, I am. I just want I am. Can you all type that? Okay? Then I know I'm in the right room with talking to the right people, guys. Okay? So I'm getting so many messages now. I am. Yes, keep typing. When you interact, you learn more. When you listen, you learn. When you interact, you listen, you learn more. Okay? So keep typing, guys. Keep typing so that will give vibration. The word school, why people go together to study in school? School means pleasure. If there is no pleasure when you're studying, then it will be pressure to your mind. When there is anything pressure to the mind, then the soul will never absorb everything, guys. It will go to your body level and it just go off like that. That's why a guy comes to a class and sits in the front, he scores. A guy sits at the back, is not listening. He's not getting the thing. Today, I'm so happy every one of you sitting in your own home, drinking your own coffee, nobody to disturb you. And if you sit down quietly and you really listen, this is what the ancient India, ancient times, they call it Upanishad, sitting under a tree, listening to the master. Then on, they borrowed this into the Greeks and the Latins, and they call it academia. Academia also means the same thing, sitting under the tree and listening to a master. Now you all are sitting under your own home, listening to a master who has mastered this game for the last 37 years, guys. And I'm not the only one who has mastered this. There are so many millions of them around the world for the last 75 years who have mastered this game called network marketing industry. And I learned a lot from all those people in the past. I'm still learning, and learning is what we are. When you learn more, the universe will love to help you more. So I'm still a learner. As a learner, I'm just leading the learners. Okay, so 112 of you, fantastic. So I'm going to call one or two of the persons so that you get the right. Those of you coming here for the first time, you know what you have come from for and how they benefited from here. Okay, so I'm going to call upon Elia mentioned about a bank. Okay, I'm going to call Ms. Pakia from Singapore. She's heading our Singapore agency also, and she's the president, vice president of the bank. Can I have Ms. Pakia, please? Can you unmute and share 1 minute of why you join Superlife and how do you see this coaching every Friday?
Hi, Dr. Maha. Thank you once again for this wonderful opportunity that's given me. Actually, I'm actually a very shy person, but through many occasions that you have invited me to speak in front of so many audiences, I think I've gained my confidence. Even when I was doing a master's, to do a presentation to an audience of so many people from different countries, I would shiver and my voice would have been like cracking already. So I'm very thankful. And I'm Dr. Maha, you're always the Dr. Jim Rons of Asia. You're really fantastic, and I've gained a lot of knowledge from you. Okay, I've been actually in the multi-level or rather networking company in a lot of because I like the products. Okay, so when I was exposed to stem cells, I heard a lot of things about stem cells, but not fruit stem cells. So immediately, two strangers who introduced to me, I grabbed the opportunity because I know what great product stem cells are, and especially from this super apple within other 5 different fruits. And because I have rheumatoid arthritis for 42 years, I know that stem cells will do wonders to my body, and it is. And you know, working in the bank is a very stressful environment. Bosses are always very demanding, and with a lot of deadlines to meet. But nevertheless, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to whoever who introduced me to Superlife and the products and the compensation plan. I'm very grateful to them. And I thank God also for Dr. Maha. We have such a wonderful coach, a mentor, and Dr. Maha is someone who is so selfless. He is willing to share his knowledge across to anyone who wants to learn. That's one thing that I really like about Dr. Maha. Thank you, sir. You are really given. Okay, when I started on stem cells, I realized that my condition improved. The pain actually decreased, and I actually am able to gain back my normal life. And the stress that I was experiencing, it was, before the stem cells was really terrible. But after that, I was able to overcome, and I was able to even look younger because I'm about 62 years old now. Like the other time when Dr. Maha interviewed me, because of stem cells, I look much younger. So I'm really happy to be in this Superlife company and with a great coach like Dr. Maha. Thank you, Dr. Maha, for this opportunity. God bless.
Welcome. You're welcome. You see, we are here to inspire others for action. When a normal person speaks and the other person listens, each one get inspired. And that's what is coming together is all about. And as we are inspired, then our soul wants to learn more. The soul needs inspiration, guys. It doesn't need anything else. Okay. So thank you, Ms. Pakia. And I'm going to call another person. You see, from Singapore, we'll go to India. And today I'm going to start with some ladies. Ladies' voice is a better choice, they say. Okay. Zarina Khan from India. Zarina Khan, you can unmute and share.
Happy evening, everyone.
Happy evening to you.
I'm Zarina Khan from India, Madhya Pradesh. Super life is super. I am a simple biology teacher. And before super life, I'm an ordinary teacher, and everyone knows in this pandemic, when school, college closed, so I also vanished my job. I lost my salary. And due to this, I had a lot of anxiety, stress, lack of sleep. But I would like to thank my sponsor, Dr. Akbar Hussain, who introduced me Super Life. After consuming HCC30, in few days, I got miracle result. Day by day, my skin glowing, and I felt energetic. I'm a mother. I'm a teacher. I never do any kind of business, But here, Super Life system is very wonderful. DB Life coaching system, and under the Super Life Wealth Creation system, Dr. Maha coaching classes, I got transformed my life. I never imagined when I lost my school job, school salary. But here, Super Life give me chance more than to earn 8,50,000. So I would like to thank Sir Dr. Maha sir, Dr. Akbar Hussain sir, and my Chennai Rockstar team and my Indian teams. And here, now I'm enjoying prosperity of health, prosperity of money, and prosperity of time. Thank you very much, Super Life. And here I got recognition, reward, and recreation. Thank you very much, Dr. Mahasar. You gave me wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Super Life Super. You guys are rocking. I like the way you all are handling your Hindi meeting every Wednesday. Guys, Hindi meeting is run by them. I like the presentation. If you have any prospects in India, please bring on Wednesdays, and they will do a wonderful job for you all. We have Professor Janas Khan, and then Colonel Imran Khan, and even Dr. Akbar Singh, and then Nelson, and Ajay Kumar sir. All of them are working together. This is all about unity. You see, today you want to win this game. Today, I wrote this morning in my Facebook, the whole world will go through a cycle of Big Bang. And this Big Bang theory will need to happen. War has to happen. And then First World War, Second World War happened, and new things happen. But what happened was, in all these wars, the last two wars, 120 million people died worldwide. 120 million. First World War, 3 years. First World War, 4 years. Second World War was 6 years. Within this 10-year span, about 120 million people died, military and civilian. But last now 2 years, only 4 million people have died because of corona, because of COVID, but not much of damages in the worldwide, guys. But this is a kind of Big Bang now. This is a kind of Big Bang that's happening, and new level of growth is happening now worldwide. New norm is happening. First World War brought a new norm. Second World War brought a new norm, and we got a modern living now. This is going to be a modern living for the next level, and that next level is soul-based, guys, soul-based. So today we are all lucky because we can still stay at home and we can still do things. Can you imagine if we don't have social media? Can you imagine if we don't have 4.0 industry? So the creator knows what he is doing. So you don't have to worry about that. And what we need to do, we have to do something very seriously with our own life, guys. And that is what I'm going to focus on today. How to keep yourself balanced. Balance is very important. This morning I went for jogging and I was looking at the plants. The plant was still beautiful. The flowers were beautiful. And then the trees were all beautiful. I saw the plants, I saw everything. And then I asked myself a question. They don't wear a mask. They are also a soul. But how come corona didn't attack them? How come there were no leaves died there? How come birds didn't die? Why humans are dying? We are supposed to be a higher species. We have lost our balance, guys. We have simply lost our balance. We have lost our balance to work in synchronicity with all of that. And today we have to get back that balance. And that balance comes from what we are sharing with you now. We have to get back the balance. I'm going to share with you all one concept today. Before I start, let me thank you so much, guys. After this, you're going to hear from some more people because I want this is going to be a very relaxed session. I want you all to enjoy. I'm going to bring in a new terminology now. When I started Superlife, when I looked at Superlife, I could have started it the old way, the way that I know best, the network marketing way, which is very old way, but many people are so scared of the way. Today, if I were to do this 30 years ago, I cannot get people like Zarina Khan all to come here to do this because those days people looked down upon her. When I started in 1984, they said those people got no work to do, they go and do network marketing. But today it's become a very powerful profession. It was recognized in 2013 by Wall Street Journal as the best social model ever created. And today during pandemic, every time there is an epidemic, economic downturn, network marketing stands out. But during pandemic, it even stands out 1,000,000%, guys. And today, this pandemic, Superlife is doing a wonderful job through so many people's life. For me, if I didn't join 4 years ago Superlife, I would have put in Malaysia now, those people who are having financial constraint, those people who have lost their job, lost their business, they can put up a white flag in front of their house. and to ask for help, because some people are so shy to ask for help. Because last couple of months, a lot of commit suicide rate here, high commit suicide rate in Malaysia. So what happened is people commit suicide, the government is very concerned. Netizens, people became very concerned. So the netizens came up with this idea. Let's put a white flag. And surprisingly, the white flag was not coming from the B40, below poverty line. Malaysia, below poverty, we call it B40. It was coming from the middle class guys. Those people got car in front of their house, got house, but they don't have food inside the home. So that's how bad this pandemic is, guys. What we have in your hand, why are we called ambassadors? You see, you have the ultimate of here, you will be called as a crown ambassador. What is an ambassador? An ambassador is someone who is representing some nation. An ambassador is someone who is representing something. All of you, you and I are ambassadors of the creator of all creation, guys. Call the creator what you may. But we all are the ambassadors, all the creator. We have come down here for a specific purpose. So that purpose must be realized during this pandemic. The 125 of you, one of you realize that this is the purpose I come here for. And this pandemic is my realization. You will never have to work for your rest of your life, guys. You can sit down in your house. You can sit in one chair. You can travel the world. And that's what I've been doing the last 1 year. And for the last 1 year, I've been going to so many countries without even flying. So let me just go through it now. We are going to share with you managing finances during pandemic. How to manage finance if you don't have finance? You see, if you have finance, you can manage. If you don't have finance, what to manage? So it's not just managing finance. You have to acquire the finance first before you can manage the finance. So we are going to teach you how to acquire the finance, how to manage the finance. And here, massive action, massive result, double your health, triple your wealth. And I'm going to cover from both angles. The word massive is very, very important, guys. This word was first used by Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins is called the psychologist or the motivational speaker of the year for many years. And he made the statement, massive action, massive result. And double your health, triple your wealth is my word. And that's what we can help you to do during this pandemic. Keep growing, keep dreaming. Because of pandemic, we cannot stop growing, guys. Because of pandemic, we cannot stop dreaming. As a soul, the soul has to continue going. Okay, you have to keep. And this picture that I'm showing here, I used in one training of mine 10 years ago. Facebook today popped it up to me, and I'm using back the same picture. The picture behind me here, if you can see the picture behind me, is a picture that I used in one of my trainings 10 years ago. And yesterday, when I was looking at Facebook, it came out. I said, hey, this is a good picture for me to use for my posting today. And this, you see, guys, I'm 59 years old. I don't know much about social media. I don't know much about this. I learned, I acquired within this time I was in Super Life. All these posters are created by me. Many people think that my daughter is doing it. No, guys, it's all my own work. And I think of an idea, I can convert the idea into a picture form so fast because of technology. And you can become a man of wisdom even faster if you know how to work with technology. So that is very, very important for you to know. This is a totally different era of what we are showing you now. Don't see this as a network marketing. Don't see this as MLM. Don't even call this any name. Call this as a new norm. And this new norm is taking it to a new way. You are becoming one with the technology, guys. Technology is what you can see. Technology is what you can feel. We cannot see the creator of all creations, but we can see all this. And it's given by the creator of all creation, guys. So you have to learn the technology. If 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, one who doesn't know how to study, one who doesn't know ABCD will be left out. He'll be called illiterate. Now, those people for now current era, if you don't know how to use social media, if you don't know how to use technology, if you don't know how to use your smartphone, if you don't know how to use your thing to connect with people in the world, you will be called illiterate. And we have to come to that moment of life now, guys. 1 year ago, we were all using WhatsApp. Today, WhatsApp is now secondary. Zoom has become primary. And if you tell, I don't know Zoom, I don't want to come to Zoom, then you will be left out, guys. So this is what we are telling. Keep growing, keep dreaming. Don't let good enough to be good enough. Today, with all this pandemic happening around us, good enough is not good enough, guys. You may think that you are a super duper doctor, not good enough. You may think you're a super duper lawyer, not good enough. Last month alone in Malaysia, 5 lawyers died. 5 lawyers that I know personally died. and 3 of them are very prominent lawyers. How I know them? Because I did law first year, second year. So most of them who did being my first year, second year laws, they became lawyers. But I stopped and went into become insurance manager. So you see, all of my friends now, many of them collapsed and died last month. Why? No job for them. Pressure of, if you go no job to do, then you got a lot of pressure coming to you guys. Thank God we were able to affiliate with the Super Life and then go online. And today, if you're not online, you're offline in life, guys. I repeat, if you're not online, you're offline in life. And that is the facts of life we have to face now, guys. So come learn on how you too can lead a global team right from your home through Zoom. And that's what we are doing now, exactly 1 year now. And then this is Mohan. Mohan has become Super Crown Ambassador too. And I am now, anytime, any days, I'm going to become a Crown Ambassador myself. And all this, thank God for Zoom, guys. Okay, so Super Life, what we are giving you now, all these are new words I'm using because what's happening in the world now. I'm using the new word now, Super Life, Heal the World, Health and Wealth Program. We have to heal the world, guys. We have to heal ourselves. By healing ourselves, we heal the world. Just now, before I came in here, someone sent me a message. One of the pub manager, one very famous pub in Malaysia, he just collapsed and died after taking 2 doses of this vaccination. And they found out he got Delta variant. See, it's happening, guys. So we have to take care of ourselves, guys. We have organically take care of ourselves. Why I like this particular picture is it's organic, guys. What Super Life is offering you is an organic way of taking care of yourself. Organic way. If you don't take care of yourself organic way, then you cannot take care of yourself, guys. Very important. Okay? Organic way of taking care of yourself is the most important thing you need to do. And that's what we are doing now here, guys. Okay? So very, very important. Organic way to take care of yourself is very important. Okay? And I'm going to help you to do that now. And Super Life is actually basically helping you and you have to value that very importantly. And now, what can you do? How can you see this business? How many of you have heard? If you heard, you put up your, don't have to put up your hand, you said yes. How many of you have heard this word called social entrepreneurship? If you heard that social entrepreneurship, you put that I have. Okay, I have. Social entrepreneurship. How many of you heard social entrepreneurship? Can you all type that? Okay, I have. All right, keep typing. Those of you who have not heard, put that N. That means I know. Okay, Zarina Khan said, yes, I have. Keep typing, guys. If you don't have, then you put no. All right. Okay, good. Keep typing. Okay. All right. I'm going to introduce this, how Super Life can become a very powerful social entrepreneurship, guys. Okay. Okay. Many of you know, many of you have yes. Okay. Let me now introduce to you through your video. Listen to this video. And then after that, I'm going to explain to you. And from now, how you should take this business as a very serious business because God has chosen you. Whoever you call God, whatever energy that up there, the energy has chosen you now. Okay. Let me now play that with you now.
Mervyn is a young entrepreneur who knows how to get things done. He inherited Marge, a cow that his grandpa always said was one very smart and special cow. Marge loves Mervyn very much and gives him lots of milk from which he makes delicious cheese. Everyone loves Mervyn's cheese and his business is going well. However, Mervyn is not happy. Over the years, he has noticed his country becoming more and more impoverished. Unemployment is high and everybody's leaving in pursuit of a better future. Seeing Mervyn so sad, Marge decides it's time to help him and his country. She reveals to him the concept of social entrepreneurship. It's like any other entrepreneurship where your product is placed on the market and profit is generated. However, the profit is not used exclusively to enlarge the wealth of the business's owner, but instead is reinvested in order to increase the quality of life and well-being of the entire community. Business success is also measured in terms of positive social and ecological impact. Suddenly, everything was clear to Mervyn and he became a social entrepreneur. With his newly found business management knowledge, he is now able to successfully balance economic, social, and environmental goals. Social entrepreneurs identify social problems and use entrepreneurial skills to achieve positive changes such as environmental protection and conservation, job creation, meeting public, cultural and health needs, the inclusion of the most vulnerable members of the community, and so on. With his example, Mervyn has shown us that changes are possible and that the power is in our hands. If you want to achieve something larger than plain profit, then find out more about social entrepreneurship and learn how you can positively affect your community while maintaining a steady income. And remember, by doing good for your community, you're doing good for yourself.
See guys, that is the key word. By doing good for your community, you're also doing good for yourself. By doing good for your community, you're also doing good for yourself. Social entrepreneurship is you're doing a business, and through the business, you're taking care of yourself, the people, using the profit to take care of the people and yourself. But in network marketing is also a social entrepreneurship, guys. You see, the company, Slwc company created the product. They can use the old distribution method, and then they can distribute the 70% to the wholesaler, and then the retailer, what do you call the wholesaler, supplier, retailer, that chain, we call it the chain, supply chain. But instead of giving the 70% to them, they gave us the 70% to us. They took the 30%. So we create the $1, and then that $1, we take the 70 cents ourselves, we bring in other people, and then we develop them, build them up. We develop them, build them up, we teach them skills. We teach them how to use the product well for themselves, and then we teach them skills. And that is the best social entrepreneurship ever, guys. The best social entrepreneurship ever. If you want to go into any other social entrepreneurship, you need seed money. You need to have lots of capital to start. No banks will give you money if you don't have any financial backing to support. And then now they call it cloud funding, this funding and that funding, but it's not easy to get. But what you can do, you can leverage on your effort, leverage on small little money where other people come and contribute, and then you develop them, build them. And that is what network marketing is all about. It's one of the best social entrepreneurship business ever created. And how many of you think that this is the best social business entrepreneurship, guys? How many of you think, sitting in the room? If you really see this as the best social entrepreneurship, now is the best time for us to express that. I'm going to tell you, how are we contributing to the world? How are we contributing to the world? But first and foremost, you have to accept that, yes, it's true. Somebody wrote that, yes, it's true. And I see the young people today, they're coming in, they're accepting it because they don't have any other thing in their mind. People who are 20 years old, people who are 18 years old, all of them are accepting it 100% because they don't have any bad experience, the good, bad, and ugly. Because network marketing industry is a very powerful industry, but it was spoiled by other industry which was trying to misuse. So that is why those people, there are people with mixed feelings. But the young people, we are finding it so easy to bring them in and show them, because whatever we are telling them, they're taking it as a gospel truth. And that is the truth, guys. So today, if you don't find the truth, you will be lost in life. Find the truth and the truth shall set you free. Find the truth and the truth shall set you free. There is truth in everything that we do. There is also no truth in that thing. But if you go to that non-truth part, you won't get anything. So we have a truth here. Doctor is a truthful person who takes care of people's life. A lawyer, an engineer. But there are also people who misuse doctor, a lawyer, and engineer profession to make their own this thing. They don't worry about people. But network marketing industry is an industry that first I must help another person to make money. Only then I'll make money. So if you can see this the right way, you can go a big way with us. And today I'm going to share with you how to take it that way. And I'm going to call upon one person who just joined us, who lost his job also. He was working in the what do you call, a casino and all that. But today with casino closed, everywhere closed, and he is doing Slwc. And let's see how this is social entrepreneurship that we have given him and how his sponsors helped him to come out from his doldrums, guys. Okay. Can I have Arun Kumar from Philippines, please? Arun Kumar is a Malaysian, married to Filipino and stays in Philippines. Go ahead, Arun Kumar.
Okay. Good evening, Dr. Maha.
Good evening to you.
Okay, good evening to everyone. Okay, there you go. Okay. Well, my name is Arun Kumar. I am from Malaysia, but currently I'm residing in Philippines. my wife, my family. I've been in the casino industry for 23 years. Supposed to join a cruise line last year, but because of the pandemic, they halted all the hiring. And then for the whole year, I was not able to find any job. It was a bit of struggle, but thanks to my direct sponsor, Ms. Vandana, introduced the Superlife business in February. So it was something new to me. I've heard about network marketing and MLM and all these things before. So I was a bit of a skeptic because for me, when I attended the first Zoom, which was conducted by Dr. Maha, that was my first Zoom. I haven't joined the business yet. But when I saw the compensation plan, it was very transparent. It was very straightforward. There's no hidden agenda, nothing. And it was very easy to earn the income itself. Yeah. But the second thing, what I like the most, or not the second thing, the main thing was the product itself. I've learned about the product since last year when it's advertised in Facebook. So when I joined, I didn't know that time there was a business behind the product. So when I came to know about the product, the business, I was really excited. And then when I did my own research with other companies, other leading new upcoming companies, I was very happy to see that Malaysian Grow business has gone worldwide to 60 countries now with more than 1 million members and growing. And it helped me to sustain myself also. It's been nearly 4 months now. I didn't expect that, coming from a casino industry, that I would be able to, start a business in network marketing itself. But I'm very happy but today that I brought the business over to 7 countries now. Yeah, and the reason one was be Australia, into China also. And there's a lot of people now, yes, losing a lot of jobs. So it's a very great business here, actually. Yeah, very good opportunity here. You get to say, because we are not convincing anyone. You present the opportunity. The best thing is the product itself. Yeah, because like Dr. Maha says, it's true. In Malaysia, even people have taken 2 doses also. They're still contracting the virus and they're still dying out of the infection. Yeah, but with our product, we have a very powerful product here. Yeah. It's a very, I'll make it quick one. Okay, the sharing is the SCC30. What it does is you take the vaccination, another person also takes vaccination, correct? So basically, when you take the SCC30, it activates your stem cell to produce more new and healthy cells. Yeah. So when both of you have taken the vaccine, both of you have the immunity to fight against infection. But for you who have taken the SCC30, the amount of new cells in your body is more than that %. That means your body is in better form, and that triggers the production of T cells that boost your immune system. Yeah, so this is how it makes you in a better form to fight against the infection, give you a better defense. So this is what I'm promoting big time right now also. Yeah, because when people take the product, they know it can protect themselves. They will definitely introduce the product to their friends or families and everyone. Yeah, the business grow by itself. So it is a very important social responsibility we all have here. This is what I tell all my teams also. Yeah, promote the products right now because we have something very powerful in our hand. So if we don't do something about it, there might be a sense of guiltiness if someone we know close to us, didn't know about this product and they pass away because of the infection. So this is a really very good opportunity. I really love what I'm doing right now. And thanks to Dr. Ma, especially, this Friday for me is like a recharging day for preparation for coming next 6 days, on my quest in introducing the business and product to everyone else, because it gives me a lot of new knowledge. So thanks a lot, Dr. Ma, for the opportunity. Super Life is super.
Thank you. Before you go, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes, Dr. Ma.
How long you're in Superlife now? How many months?
Got 4 months now, Dr. Ma.
4 months. And have you ever gone out of your house to do the business, Superlife?
No, never.
And how many countries your business has gone to now?
7 countries, all from home, because we are on lockdown all the time.
So which are the countries now?
Cambodia, Indonesia, Tanzania, Malaysia, of course I have, Australia, and then India, went to India, and the other country in Philippines itself also.
Okay, good. So are you happy you have taken up the role? You see, most of the time, within 4 months, you're able to do this right from your comfort of your home. See, this is what we meant by social entrepreneurship. We are giving a person something to leverage on He doesn't have to go out of the house, so we reduce the pollution outside. You don't have to drive your car a lot. So we are helping ecology. Okay. Number two, we are taking care of his mind because he's more relaxed now. If he is not now having the job or the income now coming from Super Life, he would have gone through a lot of stress. He would have called a lot of toxic in the air now, because most of the toxic created in the air is because of human thoughts, guys. And human thoughts is very powerful. It can be very dangerous. Human thoughts can kill people. You know that. So that thoughts now is reduced. Now he's more relaxed, enjoying. So we also have help ecology. So that's how powerful social entrepreneurship we are given him. And then he's helping a lot of other people. He's not making the money himself. Another businessman like him will do a business. He will become rich, but nobody else will become rich. But he has taken the business to 7 countries, helped 7 different people in 7 different countries to change their lives. So that is what I meant by how powerful social entrepreneurship we have in our hand, right from the comfort of your home. WFH, why they brought in the word WFH? Work from home and work from your heart, work feeling happy. So thank you so much. Over to, and keep rocking and keep bringing in more and more countries to help people. You see, now we don't do this for money. We don't do this for titles, position, not the glories of cars and all that. Now we do this because people need us, guys. We are the world. We are the people. We are the children. That's what Michael Jackson said. And he meant us. And that song is more appropriate now than ever before. Okay. That's why I started off my session today with that song. So thank you so much. Okay. Now I'm going to call another person. He's the founder of a Dominator team. When he started, he didn't even know what he was starting. Because when they started, maybe the intention was very powerful because they wanted to help people. 4 of them got together with that intention. You see, intention is the key word that the creator sees, guys. The creator doesn't see your color. The creator doesn't care how intelligent you are. The creator doesn't even care how fair or how beautiful or how handsome, which country you belong, doesn't care. The creator only cares what intention you have when you start something. And that intention is the one that gives you what you want in life, guys. And they had the right intention and they gave the right name. The word dominator. The word dominator here means not dominating people, guys. Dominating body, mind, and soul. You have to use your own thoughts to take care of your own body, mind, and soul. Who are we to dominate other people when we ourselves are struggling in our life, guys? Who are we to talk about other people's problem? Who are we to talk about this and that about other people? We are not there to talk unless we take care of ourselves first, guys. And then after I take care of myself, then I can consider helping other people also. So most important, we have to take care of ourselves. That's what dominator means. Dominate your thoughts, your words, and your action to take care of your body, mind, and soul. And once you have done that, after that, they put a tagline, inspire action. I can inspire action to you only what I have done. In network marketing industry, we don't tell people what we have not done. We never do that practice from the day one I joined this at the age of 22. I was told to tell only what I have done. If I have done $1, I teach you how to make $1. I don't teach you more than that. If until today, if I'm a triple crown diamond, I only teach you a triple crown diamond. If you have to become crown ambassador, I ask Mohan to teach you. But doing the triple crown and helping you to become triple crown, it will push me to become a crown ambassador naturally. But I won't teach you more than what I don't know. And that is what network marketing's power is, guys. And today, by teaching all those people, every time I come to teach here, I know one soul is coming here which needs me. Not because I want to get a super duper guy to come. No, one small soul is coming with a lot of faith, a lot of hope, and a lot of glory. You all can write this down. Today, people's hope, H-O-P-E. Those days, hope means hold on to prayer energy. Hold on to prayer energy. Now I tell you, hope means hold on to people energy. You have done your prayer enough, and God has sent you people now, and you have to hold on to people energy now. Prayer is already done, guys. That part of you already done that part. So you don't have to go and put more prayer. He doesn't need all that. By giving him more prayer, he's going to be the same. But what he wants you to now, reverse your role now, go down and help people. Help people. The sun is doing its part every day helping people. The sun doesn't care which country. The sun doesn't care which person. The sun is giving its power every day. The same time, the rain also is giving its power every day. The rain rains in everywhere, and it is given the power to rain. But why must we say, I'm only going to take care of this guy, I'm only going to take care of the guy. The guy is not my color, the guy is not my race, my religion, guys. All that is bygones. Collaboration of souls for celebration of life. And there's no such thing as my team, your team, that team, and all that. There's only one, LOVE, lots of vibrating energy. So I'm going to call upon this gentleman who created the Dominator team. And then we work. Why I love to work with him, because he accepted the system I had, and then he accepted me as I am. And today, that combination of us have taken this business to a global market, guys. So I'm going to call upon Chief Mohan now. Mohan, you can share now. Go ahead.
All right. So hi everyone. Life is super. Okay. So thanks to our the one and only, all right, coach, Slwc founder, Mr. Dr. Mahadevan. Okay. So thank you, sir, for inviting me for such a wonderful training session today. Okay. Hi guys. How are you? All right. So I hope all of you doing good. Stay safe and stay healthy. Okay. And also we should be wealthy as well. Okay. Because we are in Super Life, all of us came this platform with very solid reason and solid purpose. All right. So each and everybody got purpose in life, and also we have purpose. We came here with a reason, with a solid dreams and goals in Super Life. Okay. So I'm Chief Mohan. Okay. Whoever seeing me first time, I just say hi everyone. Welcome to Super Life and welcome to Team Dominator. Okay. The moment you all enter our Dominator, we are one family. All right. We are one family. All right. So we are just very soon, we all of us going to meet all of you in Dubai next year. All right. So just waiting for the moment. Okay. In 2017, exactly what our system coach told us. All right. We started this journey in 2017. So exactly 4 years we took to build such a beautiful and the bigger empire, more than 130 over 1,000 members until now. Okay, 130 over 1,000 members. I think more than 80 over 1,000, 80 over 1,000 joining in super package. All right. So everybody knows what is the reason, what is the benefit, what is the beauty. All right, in super life. That's why I always thanks to our universe. All right. So I always thanks to universe, because why? The moment I'm ready with the mindset, everything, I'm perfectly prepare myself. I really want to become a successful. I really want to make it happen. I have a strong burning desire. I have a strong mindset. But thing is, I've never had the opportunity. Exactly 2017, when I prepare myself, the opportunity came. That's why I always said, whatever we ask, by knowing or without knowing, you will ask to universal. All right. One day my life will change. I want to be a millionaire. Whatever it is, we ask. All right. So some of us, we know about universe. Some of the we don't know about how the law of attraction works. All right. But you knowing or without knowing, the law of attraction will work for anybody. Doesn't care what religion, what age, what education background. The law of the universe will work for everyone. Okay. So that's how that I'm really apply 100%. And also the opportunity came to my life in 2017. All right. So that's where we grab this opportunity. When we form a team, that's called a dominator. All right. What Dr. Ma said just now is 100% true. All right. We not came to dominate a person. We came to dominate our soul, our mind, our body. Okay. So that's how that we started with powerful system SLWC. All right. And today, proud to say that I just want to say thanks to all the dominators around the world. Because of all the dominators, all the members effort and everything, today the number one is dominate and hold by a dominator. So it's not my only success, it's all the dominator success all around the world. So all the credits, all the pride, everything, I just want to give to all the dominators. Okay, it's not only for me. The achievement, everything is going to all the dominators around the world. Okay, so in 4 years, in 2017 until now, just you see the effort, the time frame. Within 4 years, we create such a beautiful system called SLWC. All right, Super Life Wealth Creation. All right, it's a global franchise. All right, we're going to get it only one franchise. All right, doesn't matter what package you come. If you come in a super package, the best ever package. Because why? Today people know me. Mohan is a working in Singapore, right? As a security guard in Singapore, the same person who are talking to all of you in front today, all right, with a driving of Ferrari or driving of a Range Rover and whatever it is, everything is just came in my life. But the most important thing is opportunity, all right? You must look at the opportunity, how big it is. If you look, this opportunity is a small, it's a small for you. Your mindset saying Superlife is $1 million business is going to give you $1 million business. All right. So how you look at it is very important. That's why I always say to people, your mindset is your biggest asset in your life. Remember, doesn't matter how much money in your pocket right now. It is not a matter at all. All right. The matter is your mindset. Your mindset is $1 million mindset. That's very important. Come with a big dream. Come with the biggest mindset. We are here with a system. We are here with a mindset. We are here to lead you. All right. So Dominator team is ready to lead you. We have an experienced coach. Dr. Mahadevan is here. All the leaders, Dominator leaders is here. Every day we are serving people. Just connect yourself with the system and plug yourself into the system. And day by day you are learning. And day by day you are growing. The more you growing, the more you can earn. Remember, everything is a process. There's no shortcut for you to become a millionaire. All right? It doesn't matter you're a doctor or engineer, whatever profession it is. For network marketing, it's an equal platform to anybody, my dear friends. All right? So this is an equal platform. You just come with a dream, with a purpose, with a strong mindset, with a learning mindset. This platform will bring you to the top of the world, my dear friends. Okay? So because why I'm telling, with the same 1,100 USD package, which is I joined 4 years ago, today is giving me so much of success. Or it's not only about money, all right? It's giving me a strong mindset, a millionaire mindset, all right? When you make more money, you can help more people. Remember, you should help yourself first, all right? You need to bring yourself up in terms of mindset, knowledge, the way you think, the way you talk, everything must change. The changes only will happen those who are willing to change, my dear friends. So the change is the word is very, very important. Okay. If you want changes in your life, change everything. All right. Doesn't matter previously what is your background, what is your education, just put in a way. All right. When you come here, empty your cup, 100% put your focus in Super Life with learning. I'm telling you, 1 or 2 years time, you can achieve whatever you want in your life. Remember. Okay. All right. So give your effort 100%. If you see, you like it or don't like it, the job world is always waiting for anybody. Everyone will go to the job world. Okay. My question is, if you're willing to give 30 to 40 years to the job world where we can't achieve our dreams, what is the wrong? Why not? We give ourselves at least 2 years. At least give yourself 2 years and see yourself where you will be in 2 years. Where yourself in the next 2 years. I'm telling you, it's a powerful opportunity. All of us today in our hand, we have a powerful opportunity. All right. So just grab it. All right. So let's hands together. Just be part of our Dominator, part of our Super Life platform. Just give yourself 1 or 2 years time. I'm telling you, you are the next millionaire in Super Life. Okay. So let's grow together. Let's success together. We came, we saw, and we dominate. Life is super. Thank you, our system coach, Dr. Ma. All right. Thank you. Hello, sir. Okay. I think.
Yes, Mohan, I'm here.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That is Mohan for you guys.
Sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Mohan. Wait, I'm having some problem.
Okay. The echo is coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you for.
Live is super. Can you hear me, Mohan?
Yes. Yeah. Clear, loud and clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
So sorry, guys, because I've been trying to play with both the system. So system's gone haywire a bit. But anyway, thank you so much, Mohan, for such a wonderful sharing. And I'm going to call another person to share before I get my system up and going. So you see, during this system, during this time, during this pandemic, we got a chance now. You got a chance to change your life. You see, I'm going to call afterwards one person who has taken this system seriously now. He has joined us sometime back, but today I think so he's taken the system very seriously during this pandemic. Okay, let me just tell you this. When we started SLWC Global System, we said my health is my wealth. My health is my wealth, and my wealth is my family's health. And during this pandemic, we have realized that now every second, nanoseconds we have here, this nanoseconds is what God gave us. And these seconds can be taken away. Now Corona is waiting for us outside here. How do we go in this now? You see, what I saw in the plants, what I'm seeing the birds outside there, we have to come back to balancing, guys. Massive action means massive balancing of our system. You have to massively balance yourself in terms of calorie, massively balance yourself in terms of exercise, massively balance yourself in terms of food, massively balance yourself in terms of salt taking, and also if you are married, your sexual living, and then your sleep and all that. Massive is very important. And you have to be stress-free, stress-free. So how do you do that now? This is where you come in now with Super Life, guys. In this end here, you have to do for yourself. And this end here, you're going to help the people right from your home. You see, you have to do your daily prayer. There's no such thing as no daily prayer. If you believe in something, pray for that person, thank you. And the prayer is prayer of gratitude, of attitude. That means attitude of gratitude. And that's what daily prayer is all about. If you don't believe in anything, then believe in that your own energy within you. Whatever you have, believe in that faith, guys. That's your faith, personally accepted in the heart. And then after you thank God, then you do your daily meditation. What is meditation? I'm going to focus a lot on meditation today and why meditation is very important for you, not from spiritual point of view, not even from religious point of view, but from business point of view. Every businessman in the world, the top businessman in the world, they do meditation daily. And what is the kind of meditation I'm talking about? I'm going to talk about that afterwards. Daily breathing awareness exercise. Realize the gentle flow of your inhale and exhale, the nectar of your life. Daily exercise. You go and look for every CEO, any top level of people in the world. Everyone does daily exercise. They're sweating out every day. 30 minutes a day or 1 hour for 3 days. Okay, either 30 minutes a day or 1 hour, 3 times a week. Okay, and sport exercise in the house, sporty exercise in the park, or sweat out your daily. You have to bring out your sugar, salt, worry, excess, anger, anxiety, and toxin. This is all you have to do yourself, guys. Nobody is going to do for you. No one can pray for you. No one can meditate for you. No one can exercise for you. Then the next one is no one can eat for you. So what is elasticity? Elasticity is nothing but a complete food for yourselves, and you're creating a pandemic shield. You need to protect yourselves, guys. And elasticity is one of the best to protect yourself. If you are now thinking you're healthy, you're good, no sickness, you have to take it regularly every day. When your body loves consistency. If your body got no sickness, consistency is what it loves. If you consistently exercise, if you consistently take SC30 every day, the body will have balance every day. But when you take it when you're having sick, then you have to take more. But if you take it 1 sachet every day, it's good enough for you to just take care and balance you and protect you for anything. Protect from your own sickness inside you, protect from sickness that comes outside of you. And it is a balancer for body, mind, and soul. The plants outside there is balanced. I don't see plants dying because of Corona. Animals outside there are balanced. I don't see them dying because of Corona, even they don't wear the mask. So we need to balance, guys. Doesn't mean that, oh, I'm taking SCC30, I'm taking all that. I go out there and I open a mask and say, Corona, here I come. Don't do that, guys. Don't become heroic like that. You have to protect yourself and take care of yourself and still do what you need to do, because the mass is wearing the mask you have to wear, because your mind will be controlled by the mass mind now. Okay, so cells enhance for Sukshma power, that means your divine subtle power rotating the cells. This is very, very important. There is a power rotating the cells, guys, and that power is given from the food you eat. And if you don't take your food regularly, if you don't take your food balance, then take acidity. Acidity will balance up the whole thing now. Okay, more calm and composed nature. And despite my pressure, you see, when you work in this business, when you come to certain level, like I have 50,000 members worldwide, I'm taking care of 30 countries, definitely there's going to be a lot of stress and tension. But I'm able to handle all that because my cells are very subtle. Okay, so success when you're running for it also is stressful. When you achieve also is stressful. But that kind of stress that we are enjoying now is more on manageable stress, because why? We are managing ourselves very well. So I'm going to share with you how to do that after this. Daily SIC. You need immune booster, guys. You know, after the 2 vaccination they give you now, the first dose, second dose, and then they give you now Pfizer, they give you Sinovac, and then they give you the AZ. But now they are coming up, they are contemplating in Malaysia now for a third kind of vaccination, and they're going to call it immune booster vaccination. So we got our own natural immune booster, guys. And that's what, if you take it regularly and together with STC30 can help you. I have Maran here from Singapore. Maybe I'm going to ask him to share how it helped him to come out from COVID also. It not only can help you to come out, it can also protect you from getting it. Okay, immunity enhancer, it helps the 5 vital immunity organs. The overwhelming power of defending our mind and body system can cause issues to these organs due to the overwork. SIC will make them happy workers. In one of my Fridays, I taught you how the immunity works. We have 5 vital organs that takes care of immunity, guys. 5 vital organs, and that 5 vital organs are very important. And that vital organs must not be worked overnight. Today they are working overtime because of the corona's problem, guys. Some of you are carrying the corona in you don't know. These guys are helping us a lot, but they are working a lot. So that 5 vitals are made ourselves. So when you take your SIC study regularly, you're also helping them. SIC is now to help them, to boost them. Your wife is working now every day. Then your wife complains to you, can you please get me a maid? I can't work every day like this. Just like that, the cells are now, they'll be complaining, I'm working a lot now. Can I get a maid or not? Can you get me assistance? So SIC is an assistant, guys, to support that. Okay. The other thing is, all this immunity are sitting in your colon now. 80% of your immunity is in your colon. They're waiting there. But the colon is the headquarters of your body. Colon, if you say headquarters of body, your headquarters is not your heart, guys. Your headquarters is a colon. 80% of immunity dwells here. Take care of your colon, and colon will take care of you. Some young people, even though they got good immunity, they collapse after they contract corona. Why? Because their colon is clogged up. Too much of food, unwanted food there. So we need that, guys. And that is where colon cleansing comes, SEC plus comes a lot. And we have Synaptron now because we are sitting a lot. I am sitting a lot today. Every day, actually, I'm sitting a lot because I have to sit to write, I have to sit to text, I have to sit to Zoom, sitting. And today they call sitting is the new smoking. Sitting is the new smoking. Okay, so Synaptron is added on recently by company because of this reason. Synaptron comes from France. It helps to metabolize your body even while you are sitting. It burns your fat while you are sitting. So it is a very powerful added on. And it reduces obesity. Corona loves obese person, guys. So sitting is the new smoking and Corona loves obese person. So let us take SSC15 also seriously. Then daily essence is super neuron care. Neuron care master, I call it. Our nervous systems are our super multi-corridor of information. The super highway of our whole endocrine system can be clogged or capillaries shrunk due to constant worry. Now you have too much of worry because of what's happening around you. Everyone is having that worry. Everyone has got worry about what's going to happen in the future. Fear of present and worry of future. And worry is like a rocking chair. It will make you do something, but it won't take you anywhere. Too much worry is not good, guys. The moment your worry goes up, your immunity comes down. Why I see some now the movie stars, actors, all they have corona contracting them easily because they got no jobs, no offers, and they are worrying about that. And then Corona actually hits on because immunity goes down. When your worry goes up, your immunity comes down. You must remember that. Okay. So we have a super neuron care to take care of that. Our nervous system, the superhighway, due to constant worry, fear, depression, or pandemic-related issues, also radiation from smartphones. We cannot run away from smartphone radiation, guys. I just went to get a new specs for me, and the guy was checking my eyesight. They said, sir, your eyesight has gone up, your astigmatism has gone up a bit. I say, why wouldn't it go up? I've been looking at my computer and my phone the whole day, and I'm doing Zooming every day. So I know, I understand. So he has now increased this for that protection. So you see, guys, all this will help us if you take our products regularly. Our products are designed for us to take care. Network marketing business is never about you selling the product to other people. Network marketing business is you join the business, you consume the product, you share the business. And that is what we are doing. And that's why it is the best, powerful business, social entrepreneurship ever created. And the new normal that we learned beginning of this pandemic is we have to stay at home, lockdown to knockdown. And now the lockdown has continued now almost 1 year. They say things will happen, change, things will change, things will change. We don't know, maybe this might go another 5 years or what, we don't know. You must understand, World War I was 4 years. World War II was 6 years, guys. We are now just crossed 2 years. If it happens, everything cleared next year, well and good, well and good. We can either wait for things to happen or we can make things happen. But waiting for things to happen is very dangerous, guys. If we had waited, if Mohan, myself, all we waited, and we didn't take the chance in the year 2017, we also had suffered during this corona havoc now. But because we took that chance 4 years ago, today our life has become better, guys. The same thing now, if you take the chance now during this pandemic, during the darkest moment when you work the hardest, during the best moment, your life will be the easiest. Let me repeat that. During the darkest moment, you work the hardest. During the best moments, your life will be the easier, life will be lighter. Okay, so start local from your home, go global through your phone, lockdown to knockdown. And this is a new normal now. The destruction of our old business models and rise of the new ones. And I did this on 1st May 2020, when the first time we had lockdown. And I told them, come learn how you can write in a new way for emerging business. We were amateurs when we started here on the 1st of May. But by now, we already become masters of this game plan, guys. And that's why we're able to create one man, Arun Kumar, who has never done business like this before. And within 4 months, he has gone to 7 countries. We don't care how many years of experience you have in network marketing business. Doesn't really matter. It's all obsolete. We doesn't care how many companies you have joined. Doesn't really matter. You come clean, you come with empty slate, you can go work with us guys now. And that's what he said. Invest 1 hour to learn from the leaders of the emerging low-touch economy. We are in a low-touch economy, guys. Fast money in a legit, make big money because you're going to global market. Can you imagine? He was working in a casino in one place. He was getting 1 month's income every month. But today he's able to take from that one place, the same place he's working, but he's gone to 7 countries. His income will be 7-fold, guys. Logic, simple, basic logic. Okay, so he is not able to make bigger money from his salary. Then fast money because technology in a legit way, right from your home. And that is the hope we are giving to people. We are not just giving you hope, we are showing you the way also. So you are now carrying Super Light Dominator light now. If your light, this is what Buddha said. If you light up a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. And that's what we did in this 1 year. And our lives also have grown better, guys. Okay, so we don't know when this corona is going to go. I'll come back to this afterwards. I'm going to call some people to share now. Okay, I like this today's session powerfully because we are really growing in a big way, guys. Okay, we are really growing in a big way. My own camera was blocking me. Now I know where I blocked. My own camera was blocking me. All right, so let us rock now. I'm going to do now a session now to invite. Just now I actually I tried to put myself as a host and the other one as a co-host, so I blocked my own camera. So let me now call upon one person to share, Mr. Prakash. Prakash also grew from this pandemic. He came and joined us sometime back before the pandemic, but now he grew from this pandemic. Let us hear from Prakash what he has gained and how our system has helped him now and how this coaching system is helping him. Let's hear from Prakash now, guys. Okay, Prakash, you can let me unmute you. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
You can unmute Prakash.
Thank you. Can you hear me, Doctor?
Loud and clear.
Right. Life is super with Super Life. See, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you, 115 of you. I was looking at the participant just now. The Crown Ambassador is here. The Double Crown is here. All the achievers are here. Really salute you all because you are giving a very good hope for us. Okay. See, guys, learning never stop. Learning never stop. And like the other leader told just now, every Friday is a learning. I'm looking forward for this session. Okay. And it is always good to learn and then you start to earn. Okay. My journey started in Super Life back in 2018. I was just a consumer. I bought it for my personal use, for my family and all. And like I always said, last year, 2020, I was working as a operation manager for a company in China, and based in China, but I am in Malaysia. I'm a Malaysian, and the business was not good, and I can see the future of working in a company is not stable. Okay, and yes, starting from January, our business was not good, and by March 18, we all hit by pandemic, and everything was locked down, and we were forced to work from home. But without sales, there is no business, there's no income. Okay, so I can see that the future of working as an operation manager is not going to last forever. And I start to look into Super Life seriously. That was back in 2020. I started slowly. Of course, I started very slow. 2 years I was just taking as a consumer. Then 2020 I started, and I learned slowly. But what I did, I didn't give up. I continued, and I didn't go anywhere. My first customer was not local, was not from Malaysia. It was from overseas. Okay, I and my partner, Mr. Achudan, we work together. And what we do, we post it on a Facebook, and I post it on an Instagram, and we went massively on a social media. It was not easy for us to start because we don't have experience on social media. And I and Mr. Achudan, we was actually looking into YouTube videos and how to promote, how to get all these ideas, to go on a social media. And really, guys, if you don't know anything, just YouTube it. They have plenty of opportunities there, plenty of strategies there, ideas there, how you can promote on a social media. See, a lot of people, we have this wrong concept. We thought that social media is for personal use. No, guys. Social media is actually a platform for you to do a business. I repeat that. Social media is a platform for you to a business. Okay. So started from there. Slowly we learn how to do a filtering. We learn how to do ads on a social media, and gradually we start to get response on a messenger, and we try to bring it from the messenger to WhatsApp. Okay, so that's how we bring the customer from one platform to another platform. See, that's the platform is there. We have been using this from the ages. Okay, people are using Facebook, people are using a WhatsApp, they are using Instagram, everything we are using from day one, but we don't know how to gain from these resources. Okay, so from messengers we went to WhatsApp, and then from WhatsApp then we go closer. My first video call was back in July last year. Okay, just sitting in the car on a video call on a WhatsApp. Okay, that time, yeah, we were entrepreneurs, technopreneurs. So we use a WhatsApp video call, and it was successful. We were so excited when we got the first call. It's like, wow, we really can talk. And that guy is from Nigeria. And yes, Chief Mohan was the one helped me for that session. He joined us. He told me that I will be there for 10 to 15 minutes. I'll give a good closing for you. But believe me, guys, he spent almost 45 minutes. I really salute Chief Mohan for that. Thank you, Chief. And after that, we grow slowly, we go slowly, but surely we were gradually increasing our skills. Okay. So from Facebook, to WhatsApp to Instagram. Now we are going on Instagram. Guys, things in Instagram are changing. It's not like those days. A lot of people are looking for Instagram. Build your audience. Build your audience. It's a lot of attraction works here. Okay. The more happy you are, the more active you are in the social media, people are watching what are you doing, and they will be following you. Okay, so this is one of the skills that we learned, and now I'm actually going into TikTok. Let just try few things. The other day I just doing some face apps also. Okay, so this all is what makes people to look at us. Okay, so gradually there's a stage is how we can actually bring people from one platform to another platform. Social media is there, and all this I did work from home. I never go out from the house, except for my of course for selfie and photo shooting, all that I go for my garden and all that. But yes, we can just stay at home, think something crazy, and then find ways to do. And on your Facebook posting, do not post too many of sickness. Put something that create positive vibes. This is what people likes to look at. So gradually we are learning, and gradually we are earning. And this short period of time, since 2021, I have members from US. I have a big group in the US. Most of them are now in the Zoom now today. I have a team in Papua New Guinea. I have 2 wonderful leaders in Papua New Guinea. And I have people in Canada. My US team has expanded to Canada. We are having a small group meetings. Okay, things are happening. I have team in India as well. Some India people are coming in now. So like that, almost like 5 to 6 countries we have expanded. Okay, and life is changing. Things are happening very, very great. Never thought that I will be expanding and I'll be talking to people from different part of the world. But Super Life has changed my life tremendously, really. So thank you to Super Life. Thank you to the founder. We have to thank everybody. Thank the creator. Thanks Dr. Maha. Thanks all the leaders for their guidance. Thanks all the people here in the Super Life that always there 24/7 to support us. So keep rocking. Don't miss any learning lessons, sessions. We in Tamil there's a saying கற்றது கைமண் அளவு கல்லாளது உலக அளவு. That means what you have learned is only your palm size, and what you haven't learned is an ocean size. It's so big to learn. All right, so it's never stopped. Learning never stops. And when you start to learn, people will look at you, and then that's the time you start to earn. Okay, so wonderful opportunity. Thank you for the session. Nandri, Dr. Maha, and thank you very much. See you all at top. Life is super.
All right. Thank you, Prakash. Okay. While you're talking, I'm able to get back to my own system well. Okay. That's our system and a little bit haywire. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Now, 100 of you are here. I want now very serious people, the 100 of you, if you seriously see what I'm going to share with you now, we can bring in 1,000 people just from Dominator alone to Dubai. That's how beautiful this business is, guys. If a person can within 4 months go to 7 countries and change his life, you can change your life if you really focus big enough and you focus. It's not hard work, the hard work that we think before. The hard work we are thinking here now is totally different. It's totally different. The hard work here is one that you can do right from the comfort of your home. Okay. So now just open up everything, because every year when I was doing this for other companies, I used to create powerful leaders who earn money. Okay. For insurance companies, I used to do that. One company, I increased the company's productivity to 40%. Just sharing what I'm sharing you now. So just sit back, relax, and then now let's do a strategy plan, guys. For this strategy to work, very importantly, you must have your workbook. Okay, if you don't have a workbook, please get from your sponsor, please get from your immediate guy the workbook. The workbook is very important, and you might have to follow the workbook on an everyday basis. You see, you have to be like what I said the last time, you have to be a planner. First, you have to plan, then you have to be a planner, and you have to execute the plan very well, guys. Very, very important. And if you don't execute the plan, then you cannot go big in this business now. Okay, so I'm going to now share with you how do you do that and what are you supposed to do. You see, I told you how powerful the product is and how well the product can take care of you. So please, for heaven's sake, some people still call me from London, call me from various countries. They say, sir, this product is being sold in this, sold in that. I never get perturbed by product being sold anywhere because I'm not here into selling. If you are selling the product, then you find it miserable. But we are not in selling game, guys. And then the company now terminated so many accounts now with people who do that because they don't understand the system. They already terminated. If anyone found doing that, they will be terminated. And this is not a problem from Superlife alone. All the network marketing companies having the same issues, problems. In India, they came up with a very stringent law now. The government is helping, where any network marketing companies, the leaders found so like that, the person will be imprisoned and the CEO also will be sent to prison. Effective from February 2020 or 2021, they came up with the law. And that is a good law. And other countries also considering that. And the other one is they found some fake products also, supply products being sold by online also. So whoever wants to go and sell that, they go, it's all at their risk. There was one doctor, I don't want to mention from which country, which is saying, he was actually buying from somebody from London at a cheaper cost. And then the guy in London was caught by the Interpol because of some credit card fraudulent. And then the doctor also was worried that he also might be called up. So he stopped buying from that. He came back to us. So guys, this can happen to anyone, but please don't go on the crooked way. If you're going on the crooked way, you're killing yourself. If anyone does that, don't worry about that. They won't last long in the business. If you just focus the system, focus what the system wants to do. And if you do it, you'll do it the right way. Even if it takes longer, doesn't matter. And please don't go for selling of the product. There are sick people. We are not here to, if you want to go and take care of sick people, please become a doctor and do that. But our job is to help us not to come into this statistics, guys. You see, 45 deaths is the last year. This year, the death Malaysia is almost like yesterday 300, 400 deaths happening. So now this has all increased. Last year with this, but this year's worse. So this year we need our product more than ever before. Okay, this video I shared with all my talks. I'm sharing about the video because it's here the white man of wisdom is asking you to keep yourself fit. You have to increase your fitness by 30%. And our products can help you to do that, guys. I shared with you. All our products, cellular care, colon care, immunity care, neuron care. And STC30 is complete food, whatever your body needs for the whole day. Some people ask me, Dr. Maha, are you taking something extra? How come you can energy like that? I'm only taking STC30, guys. And STC30 is taking care of your cells. Cells are happy, your tissues are happy, organs are happy. Organs are happy, they're working together as a family to take care of you. At 59 years old, I'm energetic and all that because of the STC30, guys. If you have absolute faith, faith means firmly accepted in the heart. If you have accepted in your heart that this is the product and the product will help you because the information in the product will work for your cells, guys. Okay, very important. And then you have that I told you SIC is very important. SEC plus is very important. All this I shared with you. And people have taken it seriously. This is our member when he started with Superlife. And he is the MD for India. And I repeat many times simply because for you to understand that he is only doing the exercise and taking our product. And this was in last leadership in Bangkok. And look at him today. Look at him today. Okay, he has changed. He was here just now. I thought of calling him, but he was here. Maybe he has gone for another meeting. Okay, and he has changed. And why? Because he's following the system exactly what this book I bought in 2006. Okay, and that's what we are also telling you. Superlife Wellness Care, SLWC Wellness Care. And look at our founder. Our founder is taking his body very seriously and he's doing his exercise. Remember, I told you all CEOs of any companies, they have to take care of their body seriously because they have to take care of a lot of stress. CEO is not an easy job, guys. One of the most stressful job ever. Those those years all, they used to have a secret society for just CEOs, so that I can go and join that, because CEOs go to a lot of pressure. They are answerable to board of directors and all that if they don't perform. So that's why exercise is very important. Fit is not a destination, but it's a way of life. And Superlife wants you to make exercise a way of life. STC30 is a way of life. Okay? And tune with Mother Nature. Tune with Mother Nature. Now, if you have taken care of all that, now you sit at home and you create your pipeline income, guys. Pipeline income. You are creating a pipeline income. That is what just now you heard this Arun Kumar said from Philippines. I've never met Arun Kumar in person before. I have met Prakash, but I never met Arun Kumar. So what he has done here, he has now created from Philippines. He has created his own pipeline to various countries. So other countries, the teams are working there and they are doing their own business. They are not working for Arun Kumar. Whoever you sponsor, they are not working for you. They are working for their own business. So our job is to service them. I go 24/7. My job is to service the people that I brought in. So I service people who want to be serviced. Those who don't want to be serviced by them, I leave them alone, let them work. But they call me, I never ever don't answer the calls. If I'm not answering the call, maybe I'm not near the phone. But anyone calls, I answer. And that is very, very important in our business, guys. We are here to serve them. They are not working for you. You are working for them. And the system only wants 2 people for you to work for. So Arun Kumar has created people in various countries, like myself here, got Papua New Guinea, got various parts of the world. Whoever wants me to help them in that country, I will go down and help them. And today I can do sitting in my house. I've never been to Papua New Guinea before. And I'm sitting in the house, I'm doing that. So income is flowing from that. In Papua New Guinea, like what Arun Kumar, Prakash has started, I have about 3,000 to 4,000 members in Papua New Guinea. Started only last year. Last year, December, I started. Okay. And then I have in India. In India, I have now, in fact, India, 3/4 team belongs to me. And that comes from because I put the first seat there in India. I worked very hard. And India, we have a very big team there. And then Malaysia, and then Africa. All our Nigerian leaders here in Malaysia, we call them AIM, Africa in Malaysia. They have taken the business to Africa, to Europe, to US, various parts of the world. So today you just have to serve them and they will serve the business guys. You see, many people, every time I talk to people, how's your business? They say, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They only talk I. Every time you focus on I, you don't focus on the we, the business will never grow. And you have to focus on the team, which team is working. Every day, I will see which team is working for me. I have 5 people I support on the left hand leg. Even if they don't need my support, I support them on the left. I support 5 on the right. Every time I will have 5 solid team that I'm working on. I don't work with my direct people every day. My direct leaders, I thank them for giving me the opportunity to serve them. But I don't work them unless they call me. I have direct people, 67 people, but not all the 67 are working. Out of the 67, maybe some are consuming the product, something that only maybe 10% of them are working, about 6 people. But all of the direct people, I just keep in touch with them, but I work down there and go and build the people for them. And in Superlife, if I go down to 100 level down, I help the person to get 1,000 points. Everyone up there get the points, guys. You must understand. So you cannot tell your leader, don't go down and work my leader. You must get my permission. That's all doesn't work in Superlife. I got all the right to go anywhere down because anyone below me is my business. If you have placed the guy below me, I have to go down and serve the guy. You know, in US, the US law is very strict. If I sponsor a person here, they call him recruitment. I recruit a person. But if I place another person, I must call up this guy here. If one guy here, I tell him, I'm going to place this guy here. And then this guy, that person who I place down, suppose Prakash is here, I place Arun Kumar below that. Prakash will be my recruitment. I call that recruitment. Okay, I recruited him. But Arun Kumar is the sponsor that I placed below that. Arun Kumar, I sponsored him, placed below that. So Arun Kumar, I must tell Prakash, take care of the guy as you take care of me. Otherwise, I shouldn't place. That's how strict the law is. But in Superlife system, it's automatically done. So anything below me, even I place that, it belongs to Prakash. Prakash must take care as though it's his own baby. Or this Dr. Maha placed here is not my baby, then you don't understand the system. Are you all with me? And I got right to go. I don't even ask Prakash permission. I can go down there. I can see there somebody help. I go down and help them. You know, when we started a business, my wife will track all the super that comes up. Not because we want the sales. Who is sending the supers up? We must go down and help them. My wife is a very tedious, she's an auditor before. So she will track down one super comes up, she'll tell me the super is coming from so and so, so and so. My job is then, and next time I see the guy in Zoom, I'll make sure that I talk with him. Whether the guy is coming from my heavy leg or my pay leg, doesn't really matter. This is a secret I'm telling you guys. We are all very open. We are giving the secret. My heavy leg also I take care, my right leg also take care. I won't say, oh, I only take care of my pay leg because it's giving me income. No. In Tamil, we say without wall, you cannot draw the picture. So very important, anything below is your business, anything above you is none of your business. Okay, so start local, go global means take care of people below you and build them up, build them up. Today, if I'm grown so fast means, you see, I did my crown somewhere in December 2019, my crown. Okay, that's not my wife checked for me. I did my triple crown in the month of October. No, sorry, in the month of May last year. I'm going to do my crown ambassador within 9 months, the crown ambassador. And I always thank the creator and I thank Zoom for that. You see, guys, this is what we are teaching you now. You can have that kind of income. You can double your health and triple your income in a couple of months. You don't have to wait a long time. You see, pandemic, we don't know when it's going to go, when it's going to come. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Why not you take this chance now? Involve yourself, evolve yourself in Super Life. Involve and evolve. People who have never done this before, they have evolved to become powerful global players. And that's what we are requesting you to do, guys. That's what we are requesting you to do. Before you all go, I'm going to call a few more people to share, and I'm going to show you one chart. And that chart was done by a lady from US. She's an economist. She's a doctorate and doing a PhD. And she is telling us how we should look at this pandemic now. What are we supposed to do? So don't go away. I'll be showing that before we end the session. And now I'm going to call another person who will share what I shared now, how this SLWC global system is helping to create a pipeline for them. I'm not interested if top leaders are here or not. I'm not interested. But I want the guy who's zero in life, who want to become a hero, he must be here. Okay, he must be here. And other guys, they earn their money, they may not want to be here. That's their choice. But you got no choice, guys. You want to grow in life. You have to be in every training and coaching. This Sunday, the company is doing one program. I'm going to host the program for the company. I'm telling you all now itself, the posters might be out afterwards. 1,000 people we are going to bring in there. It's going to talk about charity. And company's Super Life Foundation. We are going to talk about that, what work Super Life is doing. And there we are going to have a lot of fun this Sunday, 8 p.m. around this time also, this Sunday. Okay. So Malaysian time. So wherever in which country you can come in, because it's only going to be 1,000 people. It's going to be open up to Super Life. It's going to be live on Facebook. So you must capitalize on that also. All right. So I'm going to call upon some people here, how this particular idea that I shared, how it has helped. Okay, how's helping them? Let me see who I can call upon. Okay, I'm going to call upon Wahid Hussain from India. Wahid, you can unmute and share how this system and this coaching is helping you, Wahid. You are an author. Congratulations on that. Go ahead and share.
Thank you so much, sir. It's been a pleasure for me to listening to you and all the words of wisdom. And the whole system, this is supporting us. I'm so happy that you have given me the opportunity to share about my journey with Super Life and rest of the things. So when it started the pandemic, I can tell you the story in March. On the same day when the lockdown started, I was supposed to start my new batch of communication skills, as I have been a teacher for this for a long time. It's been 15 years. And I had around 70 students registered, sir. But within a day, within a single decision on overnight, everything was like gone. My center was shut down and everything was like, wow. I was completely blank. I couldn't do anything for 3 months. I was not even aware what am I going to do next, because I was a faculty who used to teach physically. And then after 3 months, I have started again with the zero, teaching one student. During that time, my friend and my colleague Akbar sir, he introduced me to Super Life. But as I had bad experiences from past with other organizations of network, or I can say MLM, I didn't focus on that because I was not with enough financial freedom, and I was thinking if I'm going to do anything and if I'm sinking, the family will suffer. But when he first introduced me with the product, I loved the product and wanted to join it one day. And during that time I was keep looking at his updates and what he's doing, and after 8 months of that I have decided to get in. And I still remember the day when I heard you first time. It was 2nd February 2021, and my mind was blown, because in every industry I thought it requires 15-20 people to build the network, and you said on that day we need only 2 people. And I was shocked. Really, is it something like that? And on that same day I have joined the business. On that same day I have invited my friend Frida. She is also the writer poet in Philippines, and on the same day she has taken the decision. This was the miraculous thing for me happen. And another day I got one of my other friend from USA who's also the poet, and she joined this. And I was like, wow, it's just a day within. And I started with the star pack, and both of them had joined. And like I was completely surprised. And when the days have passed on, I got more financial freedom. I got opportunity to start writing again, and I got my book published. Also, sir, I'm officially appointed with one of the most prestigious organization in Europe as lead faculty now for teaching TKT, teaching knowledge test of Cambridge University. And it happened this week only, sir, on this Wednesday only. So this has given me the opportunity, working part-time, balancing my financial situations, and also getting better, healthier life, not only for me, my friends, my family, and also the financial freedom that has got me the power of life back. Like I can feel myself again the way I was like 15 years back when I started the first thing. And in the shorter time I have achieved so many things, and this is all because of your guidance and the uh, your teaching, the knowledge we are getting, and also the help of the system. The system is so powerful, and I just learn new things every time. Today I have learned one amazing thing. It is I have also written a poem on that. uh, I am also the nature. It is the first poem of my book. The things which you described today about the nature and everything, the natural, this is I can say this is the law of attraction. This is how things work. I was thinking of this poem in the morning, and today it has come out, like with your presentation, the first thing it has come out. So it is surprisingly amazing. And I can say everybody that see, when you trust in system, when you trust in product, when you trust in your leaders, things are going to happen. Just keep doing the things, and never give up. It all works amazingly. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the opportunity. Super life, life is super.
Super life is super. I'm so happy, Wahid. You see, as a poet, when you have financial problems, financial issues, if your own basic needs are not taken care, no creativity will flow for you. I am a literature student. I love writing. I enjoy literature. So I'm a Shakespearean also. But what happens when you have financial problem? Hangama ho gaya. Nothing can come to us. But when your financials are taken care, when your money is flowing for you, words will flow for you. Every day I get up, new words will flow for me. I break words. That's God's forte. I look at an English word. I say, why did this wordsmith put this word letters together and form this word? And I'm not a Queen's, I didn't go to Queen's College to learn that, but that's all God's given energy. So word smile means see me, I love everyone. See me, I love everyone. And then the word love means lots of vibrating energy. So all these words were created by those people based on the vibration they felt, and then they combine the letters together, they form the words. So those words that we accept in our system, those words will vibrate and reverberate the cells, and those cells will work as our magnetic force to attract what we want. That is law of attraction, guys. Law of attraction. Why Wahid and all that change so fast? Because that's what we have been sharing here. STC30 will change your entire fiber of your being. STC30 will change your entire fiber of your being. There are 7 chakras in your body. We call it chakras. It's nothing to do with religion, race, or what. The 7 chakras are the subtle energies working in your power, the power station in you. And when they are synchronized in one level, then you become a magnetic force to work with the creator. And that magnetic force will bring for you what you want in life. And STC30 will trigger all the 7 inside subtle energy to work. And all the seven subtle energies are connected to your 7 endocrine system. And the pituitary gland is the main endocrine system. 10, 15 years ago, 30 years ago, I did a main talk on that. How does this work together? And one of these days, I will share with y'all. And that is what STC30 does for you guys. Now, before you end the session, how must you take it? If you all want to come with us to Dubai, you can. Even if you want, if you set your heart, mind, and soul today, if I don't worry how many people are sitting here now. 102 of you are still sitting here. That's very nice of you. If the 102 of you, one of you see this the weekday, you can join us not only in Dubai, you also can join us in Paris. I'm telling you, it's just a mindset away. You see, first you need to set your mind. That's very, very important. What is mindset? I was telling my daughter this morning. Mindset means when you have that mindset, you look at everything from that mindset. That's a vantage point. That's how you look life. That's mindset. So you set your mind to win. Number 2, you must be quality person to attract quality person. If you are not a quality, you cannot attract quality. So you have to become a quality person to attract quality, guys. Number 2. And number 3, you have to be very powerful in your communication skills. That means you must be able to speak yourself out. Your soul must be able to be seen by people. Today, if I attract now, I've already attracted 50,000 members in a short while because I express my soul to people. I don't express my mind. I don't express my body. I don't worry what people will think if I talk. When you start worrying what people think you talk, you're not using your soul. Okay, a soul expresses. Its soul doesn't think. Okay, and that you will come to that level when you realize your own power. Okay, now I'm going to share with you very quickly on this. This is my parting thoughts with y'all. How this week, if you take this very seriously, you can go very big way with us, guys. Okay, let me just share this with y'all. And after that, we can say bye-bye. 101 of you. I want at least all the 100 must join us. Okay, let me just share this. And if you have your leaders not here, make sure they you bring them there, join with you. So we are introducing to the world now a very powerful product, STC30. Even they cannot afford all the other products, forget it. Okay. One product that can help them to come out health-wise from the pandemic is STC30. It will keep themselves youthful, healthy, and longevity. If they don't have any other sickness, 1 sachet will do. If they have some mild, 2 sachets. If they have that slightly more, 3 sachets. Okay, that's all. And that itself is good enough. And with this one product, we went to first 4 years, we went to almost 60 countries already, guys. Just one product. All the other products came as a substitute, and most of the products we cannot send out because you must get approval in the country first. But as that is one product. So Superlife is just like how Uber is one idea, then Alibaba is one idea, Facebook is one idea, and everything is one idea, one product. STC30, one flagship product is a unique selling point of our product, our system. So we have the product. And then what you tell people, if you start today, if you want to earn 5,000, if you start today is the 6th, and if you tell yourself you want to earn 5,000, even in 2 weeks you can. It all depends on you. You sit down in your house, you list down the people that you know who can afford the super package. And you tell them, I have an excellent product that can protect yourself and your family. And then if you talk to rich people now, they are very scared of what pandemic can do for them. And you tell them, I just want you to buy this package, take care of your family. Don't talk to them about business. Just talk to them about how powerful this product is and protect them against all the illness. And maybe this Sunday, if all goes well, I'm going to get Dr. Ofori and myself. We are going to do a special health protection through STC 30. We are going to do a talk specially, and we want to focus on US market, UK market and all. You can even bring friends there. And that's all we want to introduce to people. Then after that, what you do, once they already come in, if you can get 12 of them to join you, you will do 5,000 USD. That's what I did in Superlife, guys. First 2 months, I brought in 12 people. And I did. In fact, I joined on the 11th of June. And then by the 11th of next month, I already brought in my first, I did my 5,000 USD. How? I just brought in 12 super. That's what the system wanted. I gave the system that. And if you go in Superlife world, you can see the top 10, I only dominated that. Okay, because I got that distinct and because I won that. So that is what I did. After that, take the 12 people, find out 2 of them who has got entrepreneur spirit, who want to go up in life. Some of the businessmen have lost a lot of things during this time. Some of them are very worried whether the business can last or not. And if they are already businessmen, easier for us to convince them. Business-minded people will go faster. One of the fastest moving team here in my team here in Malaysia is under Utumba, because Utumba is a businessman. So he saw this the right way and is able to attract people a big way. Okay, now, next question now. This is what Dr. Saraswati in US came up with. They said, okay, now, this is a prediction. They are very predictive. They don't know what will be the new normal. We don't know what's the new normal that's going to come. Whether they're going to push to the return to the old normal. That means, are we going back to the old way of life? Okay, this could be the 2 possibilities. Or are we going to adapt, wait and change, wait for things and see how it's happening? But what she said, most effectual way is make the new normal. What do we want it to be? That means you set your mind what you want your new normal to be. And this is where Superlife is, guys. You can either wait for things to happen or you can make things happen. And I think so the creator is very, very, very clear now. You want to make your life, you better make your life. Nobody else is going to make for you. All our life, we have been waiting on some authority to change our life. From school level to college level to industry level, from spiritual level, from religious level, from hospitals, from doctors, engineers, everything. We waited for someone to take authority of our life. And that's where we had a miserable life, guys. If the authors here now, Freda and Wahid will be reading, you all know this George Orwell's book, Animal Farm. Animal Farm is a very powerful book. They said, if you leave your life to others, your life will become like the animals. You cannot take control of your life. You have to take full control of your life. And how do you do that? We are our own security, guys. No government can help us. No organization can help us. That's what we must learn from this pandemic. It's my life. And when that life comes here, you got a chance now to change your life by becoming a social entrepreneur. And you become a social entrepreneur working from home. You join as a super package. You find the money from somewhere. You find the money. Every bank, every top businessman, they will go and borrow the money from the bank to start their bank. Don't steal, but borrow the money because the system will reward you back. And what happens when you join a super, the system gives you a very powerful business. Learn the business. This is your business. Like what Prakash said, that he sat down, he learned the business. First 30 days, guys. Nowadays, you can sit down and learn the whole thing within 24 hours. I learned about STC 30 without even having STC 30, without even consuming STC 30. I asked the founder to send me the information. I came back home, I read, I studied all that. And every time I told my wife, wow, 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 this is a fantastic product. I made my every now a wow, guys. During this pandemic, if you can make every now a wow, then your life will become wow forever. So I saw a wow factor in STC 30. And then I learned the business and I be a professional. You see what I did, how I attracted people. I was telling someone this afternoon. I used to call, I didn't go out of my house or so. That time, even the pandemic, no pandemic, I made sure they come to my place. So there was a shopping mall near my place. There's a nice restaurant. I made friends with the restaurant owner. I said, I'll be coming here for breakfast. I might be staying longer. So they said, okay, sir. So I invited my friends to come there. I invited them because I don't go and look for them. They must come look for me. You see, when you want a business partner, you don't look for the business partner. They must look for you. So when I sat down there, I called the guy to come and see me. I shared the opportunity. So when they saw the opportunity, they like the opportunity. Sometimes they end up having lunch with me. Sometimes even tea with me. That means the guy is very serious. So I share that with them. So you learn the business, be a professional, share with them. Some will, some won't. So what? Share more. Today you can do that right from your home, sitting from your home, working from home. You don't even have to go to a mall. Okay, and you can start local, go global. At that time, I did only local. I didn't know go global. I saw Mohan going global. I saw Vidya going global. I saw Vimalan going global. I saw all of them going global. Then I said, okay, I also must go global. Just like Prakash, I sat down and learned all that myself. Social media. Okay, then use the product 100%. From day one, I use the product 100%, guys. I never ever stopped using the product until today. And then share the business. Our job is not to sell the product, share the business. No. Our job is use the product 100%, share the business. Then earn 5K, teach 5K. That is what I duplicate. I work very hard to earn the 5K, I teach the 5K. I cannot teach the 5K if I don't earn the 5K. Okay? Then work with souls. Don't work with the body, don't work with the mind. Why sometimes I take my talks up to 2 hours, I want to see who's a soul sitting here. Because a body can sit in and listen to a talk for 15 minutes, body. Mind, 45 minutes. But a soul will last for any hour because soul is infinite energy. And that is what Einstein says, sitting with a girlfriend for 1 minute is like 1 hour. Sitting with a girlfriend for one hour is like 1 minute. Waiting for the same girlfriend for 1 minute can be like 1 hour because that's soul level energy, guys. So we need to work with souls. And then duplicate 1 to 7. Once you found them, duplicate 1 to 7. And ask them to do the same thing. 2 people only on the left and the right. Like what Wahid said. Left and right. And ask them to duplicate the same thing. And work happily from home. Arun Kumar is working from home. And you also can work from home. And enjoy daily passive income. You just have to work 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. After that, passive income will come for you. This is what I call as pandemic entrepreneur story. And go win dominator. You know, in Sanskrit, they say all of us came as a dot. We call it Bindu. If you come in your mother's womb, you came as a small, minuscule dot. We call it Bindu. But when you go back to your creator, you must go as a Vinda. That's why they say go Vinda. Okay, it's nothing to do with religion or spirituality. You come as a spot, you must learn everything, and you must go as a winner. And that is why I put that go win dominator. Okay, you come, you must go with everything. You must not go as a loser. You must go as a winner. You came as a small dot. Remember, Bindu. You are going to go as a Binda. You're going to win everything and go. And then here, this is how you promote. I teach my young people, anybody comes to bring, I say, before you bring them to me, share this video with them and share one of my weekly session with them. After that, you bring them to me, then it's easier for me to talk to them. What's the video? This video.
Ready? Are you ready to rock the world? Right from the comfort of your home and the power of a smartphone, we can rock the world. I am Dr. Maha and the proud founder of Slwc Global System, where you can reach out to people anywhere in the world, use the I am power in you and combine with their I am power, we can create a we power to empower each other. As long as someone is reachable, teachable and coachable, and we can enrich each other, health-wise and wealth-wise. Let's go on that journey, guys. Super life, life is super.
I must thank my daughter for creating this. And I must thank Superlife that my daughter is able to know what the father is doing. And I must thank the pandemic because I stay at home and do it. Both my son and daughter knows that I am doing something of noble, something of value. And their respect for network marketing has grown up many fold, guys. And for her to create this for me means then she knows that what we are doing is now to serve people. And that's all I wanted when I started Superlife. I wanted to leave a legacy and I want my children to know that I did something good for the society. And today you also can do that.
Ready.
And you can help people, guys. So you earn the 5,000, you start from here, you come in the super package 1K, you teach people, and then you earn the 5,000. Once you earn the 5,000, after that, the game plan is powerful, guys. You'll be part of us. work from earn 5K and teach 5K, involve to evolve with us. We started very small and very slow basis in Malaysia. And this is how we started. We had to travel every week to go and see all these people. 91 of you are here. I'm so happy. I had to travel Central Zone, South Zone every week. And we take turns to go. Mohan, myself, Vidya, Vimalan, all of us take turns to go to train people there. And you can see here. We started here. This is the place where this is our first meeting ever. We said we are going to create first 100 millionaires. And that was done in Johor Bahru. And that was on 6th February 2018. 6th February 2018, guys. Somebody asked Dr. Maha, can I have this video? Sure. So 6th 2018, we started. This way we started. We said, this company is definitely going to create. This company is definitely going to create 100 millionaires. Why not? It be hers. Why not? It be hers. And that's how we started. And today you can see how we have gone now global market. But that we went slow way. We went to Kenya. We went to Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Zambia, and India before the pandemic. During this pandemic, we went to Sri Lanka, Mauritius. I've never been to Sri Lanka, Mauritius. We went to Indian Ocean Islands. We went to the Europe, United Kingdom and European Union. We went to Pacific Islands, and then Papua New Guinea, and then Solomon Island, Kiribati Island. Then we went to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and we went to all these places, guys. And we went to US and Canada. And all this happened within this 1 year. All this happened within this 1 year, guys. So if it can happen to us, it can happen to you. If you see this the right way, you can go big way. These are the 5 of us who started and small, and today we have gone big, and you also can go big with us, guys. And you definitely, I end you with this good tone. You are definitely going to join us in Dubai. So you see, guys, anyone can join us to Dubai. Anyone can come to us to Paris. Now, after all this, how many of you want to come? How many of you want to come? Type down there. I am coming. I am coming. Okay. So it's worth our time spent today here. And I'm so happy 87 of you are here now. Okay. I'm coming. Keep on typing, guys. Keep on typing. All right. All right. And then start the work seriously. I'm sure most of you have started your work, and most of you are rocking the work, and anything you focus will increase. It doesn't matter which country you are. Okay. Any country you are, it doesn't really matter. You're going to give, you're going to make your family proud. You're going to make your children proud. You're going to make your country proud. And you're going to make your creator proud. Because when you go back to the creator will ask you, I sent you. How did you come back to me? He said, I went empty, I'm coming back empty. They will kick you back again. Okay. So now is a chance for us to make our light full use, guys. Every birthday that you blow your candle, you must understand, you are telling you're blowing away 1 light year of your life. You're blowing away 1 light year of your life. Now, Superlife has given you a chance now. Within the next 6 months, you can make the maximum out of the light that you have now. So this is our light year, and this is the 2021 light year now. Let us make the maximum out of this light year, guys. And let us rock and let us give our best. If you give your best every day, don't worry about the rest. Leave it to the Creator. He will know what to do. And if you take 2 steps to help another soul, he will come 20 steps to help you. He will come 20 steps to help you. And that I've seen, and that I felt. And that's how it works. All right. So thank you so much. If anyone of you want to share, volunteer to share, you can put up your hands now. And this is the time you want to share, you can share, guys. Okay, anyone want to share, you put up your hands. And otherwise, I'm going to end the session. Okay, maybe I'm going to call this young man. I like this young man from day one with us. Can I have Nick from Kenya? Okay, Cherry, you can share. Go ahead.
Thank you very much,
How did
Dr.
you find the
Maha.
session today? You just share.
The session has been so powerful, very authentic, and very powerful sharing from all our leaders, from Chief Mohan to you, Dr. Maha, and from all our leaders from across the world. It has been a powerful session. I always feel good, especially being in this room, listening from the wisdom from all the successful leaders who have made it through this pandemic through our Super Life online system. So I'm so much proud of you, Dr. Maha, for your energy, and you really inspire me to continue pushing. And I believe that the knowledge that we've acquired, I believe when we implement and share with our people and our teams, I believe we are going to grow massive and big time. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha. Thank you for the time that you've shared with us. I know it's not easy, but the commitment you're putting for us, I believe it will surely pay off. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much now. Okay. So let us rock, guys. Don't forget, Sunday we have a very big event. Try to get your team. See, always remember, where there is a crowd, there is a crown. Where there is a crowd, there is a crown. Take your people where the crowd is, and then you will create a crown from there. All right. So I'm going to call Betty now to share. Betty from Holland. Betty, you can unmute and share. How is your feeling on this? What you learned today?
Thank you, Dr. Maha.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Maha. Yeah, good
yes,
afternoon.
Betty, go ahead.
Yeah, I've really learned a lot because I mean, when I joined this Super Life, I didn't get the concept. But through your daily selfless coaching and then training.
Yeah, go ahead. Hello. This a line is quite bad. Betty's line is lost. Betty, we have lost you. No problem. I will get another person to share. I saw Nick Lim coming. Nick Lim, I wanted to quickly share on how you use the system and how you work and how you gain. Okay, Nick, unmute and share.
Hello, guys.
Yes,
okay.
Betty, we lost you, Betty. After we can share. Okay, Nick Lim, you go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Nick and from Malaysia, and proud to say that I'm from Team Dominator under the SLWC global system. Okay, so actually just want to let you guys know that what you guys are facing now, any hurdles, any problem that you're facing is just a process. Okay, because if you want a success with a success in life, all right, in any business, okay, everything requires process. This month your income drop, next month your income will definitely increase. What you focus, all right, definitely the thing what you want, we will actually get it regardless if anyone's help, all right. It actually start from your decision. Any decision you make today will determine what success you'll get tomorrow. Okay, and I'm so happy to share that actually I just finished my presentation and I closed a person from Taiwan, although I'm from Malaysia, just using Zoom and also following the system of Super Life. Okay, is wonderful. All right, because today at anywhere you are, you can do this business throughout the world. Okay, even though today if you have a team and your team doesn't want to compromise with you, doesn't want to work with you, it's fine. All right, it's not your fault, it's their fault. It's their decision to not work with you. All right, because you yourself know that you can success with us, you can succeed with Super Life. You should actually have the mindset that one day they will come back. All right, those who watch, just let them watch. Those who come, welcome them and give your best. Okay, so this is all for me, and I hope that I can see all of the leaders at Dubai next year on May. Okay, hope that the pandemic actually goes off just like that all of a sudden and we can meet you guys at Dubai. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Over to you, Dr. Maha.
All right, this Nick Lim, now how many members? I want you to just share like now what age you join and how many people you have and how many leaders you have, how many sapphires you have, and how many rubies you have.
Okay.
And what's your age now? Okay.
Okay.
And have you ever experience on network marketing? Quickly share with the people.
All right. So my name is Nick and I'm actually 23 years old this year. Last year at 22, age of 22, I joined network marketing, joined Super Life, and I'm the person that actually hate network marketing. You know, when people come to me, network marketing, go away, don't come to me, because I hate it so much, where I always think that the leader will always make the most, you know. But Super Life actually gives a very wonderful platform, which with me, without any experience, okay, without any experience in network marketing, without the support from my family, without the support from my friends, to my my very good friends, doesn't even join Super Life up to today, you know. But I'm proud to say that I have a team of over 10,000 people right now in just a very short period of time, 1 year 3 months, all right, to be exact. 1 year 3 months, I managed to have 10,000 member, and I have around 4 ruby, two upcoming rubies, and I have few sapphires, few leaders. Of course, I out of count. But today, you know, one thing that actually strikes me, because why I'm not sharing this is, I just want you to know, those who come with you will never be forever with you. All right. This is what I learned from Dr. Maha. I was break down, all right, to the business, because my team starts to actually condemn me and everything at the start, because I did my own mistake, all right. And I realizing that Dr. Maha actually say, no one will actually follow you to the end, but those who follow, give your best. So I have this concept, which is, once the fellow join you, all right, yes, they join you, but it's not a must for them to stay with you until the end of the day, all right. It's their choice to follow you or not. To be a leader is not to brag about it, all right, is to be earned, okay. You do not please people to tell people that you are the leader, okay. You have to earn that people will actually say that you are my leader, all right. By earning this kind of titles, it's not that how to say, fancy, you know. Titles is just title, like Dr. Maha, although he's a triple crown diamond. Do you know, almost every day, if I have problem at night, I just call him up, he will definitely answer the phone. Which network marketing company at such a high ranking would actually answer your phone anytime, anywhere you are? Just ask yourself this question. If you have been in the network marketing industry, for you to talk to the CEO, you at least must make ringgit 1 million to talk to the CEO. Am I right? In Super Life world, if you make 10,000 ringgit, it's fine. You go to the company, the CEO will treat you like a friend. All right. So this is the culture that we are having. And Dr. Maha actually penetrates, like he changed my brain to from the negative thoughts about network marketing to the positive thoughts, but also got grace because of Super Life World and because of SLWC Global System, we managed to make it. Okay. That's all, Dr. Maha.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nick Lim. Is it Nick Lim at the age of 22 joining us, and within 1 year, he changed his life? Any one of you can do that. You just have to see it. If you see it the right way, you can go big way with us, guys. And every time I do something, I want to make it eventful for at least one soul. My focus, every time I start the event, I'll pray to the Creator, just make me to change one soul here to see this the right way. 1,000 souls will change your life. Because when we work with souls, then every soul will benefit from that. So that's what we need to do, guys. That's what we need to focus on. Okay. So Betty, now Adisa, you are already on. You can share now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. At first, I couldn't unmute.
All right. Go ahead now.
Dr. Maha, thank you very much for your selfless coaching and teaching. You know, I've learned that it's all about the mindset. I have to make up my mind that no matter what it is, I will make it. And then, you know, if I help others, by helping others, I'm also helping myself. So this business is not about who you are, but it's about what you have in you and what you want to do to others. So my main aim is that I have to try and help my downlines, no matter what it is, that we should all come on together, because together we are going to Dubai. And I have made up my mind that I will come to Dubai and I'll help others who are under me. So thank you very much for such a wonderful coaching. It's all, I thank you, because you are so humble to us, and you are all the time giving us all this in free of charge, because others will have charged us, but you are giving all this to us free. God bless you. Super life is super. We are coming to Dubai.
All right. Super life is super. Definitely you're going to come to Dubai. Okay. Yeah. I will see you in Dubai. And I'm going to come to Paris. I'm going to come to Holland also to see you there. All right. Okay.
That will be nice. That will be nice.
Yes. Okay.
Have a happy weekend.
Sure. We'll do that. All right. So thank you so much. And let me see one more person and then we are done. Today, I think so the energy is very high and even I'm not made to go. Okay, so let us finish now. And anyone, Pokori, I want to ask Miss Pokori to share being a single mother and then how she's taking the challenge and doing this business. You see, a school student can do, a married lady can do, husband can do, wife can do, and then even single mothers can do. Anyone can do this, guys. Okay, Pokori, you can share. Miss Pokori. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Maha. Great evening, everyone. I'm Pokori from Malaysia.
What happened? Your voice went down.
Now, Dr. Maha?
Now loud and clear.
Okay, Dr. Maha. So when I started this Super Life 2019, when I joined in the Super Life, exactly same month the pandemic starts, 2019, end of the December. So I didn't focus on that COVID thing. So after 4 months, just consumed the product, and then the business starts to bloom after 4 months. I just got my client from Singapore and Malaysia itself. All of my close friends signed with me. So 6 months journey was excellent. I learned a lot and I start to develop my team slow and steady. And then every time, okay, at any place, at any moment, there is an up and down. So I faced my first, what we call down moment in Super Life, exactly like Mr. Nick Lim shared the experience with the team and all that. So I also faced the same thing and I don't know where to go. So I just find the moment to meet Dr. Maha because I used to follow Dr. Maha in his Zoom. So I drove all the way from Tanjung Malim to Sherman. That time is the second pandemic season. So I didn't mind. I just drive myself along with my son. I reached there almost around 9:30 something. The meeting has started, and then Dr. Maha gave a wonderful speech where all the things that he mentioned, it's like an answer for me. So after I met him, I drove back to Tanjung Malim around 3 p.m. I reached here 3 a.m. I reached here with my son, and then after the week, I just Dr. Maha came all the way and I talked along with my team in the Zoom. So the wonderful thing is I don't know who's Dr. Maha, whether I'm in his team or not. I don't know anything. Okay, the thing that given to me, just bring you to people and develop your team. That was I'm doing. So when I'm facing this kind of breakdown, so Dr. Maha came all the way, given the advice, exactly what he given to Mr. Nick Lim. So with that energy, that I grabbed my soul back, myself back, and he just guided me to Pokori, be happy in what you do. Just focus in what you want. Develop your team. Develop yourself. Be positive. Throw all the negativities. Whatever it been happened, it's happened because just take it as karma. Just let it go. Move on, Pokori. You can do. So the support, the word, the love, that everything I get from Dr. Maha. Now I'm on the track right now. I'm still learning. So the coaching season is helping me a lot. So I just mingle around with my team right now, developing. I already have team growing in number in Zambia and Malawi right now, doing great with them right now. And then in Singapore itself and Malaysia local itself, youngsters team. So thank you so much, Dr. Maha. This is my what we call it's my great opportunity to thank you, Dr. Maha. Okay, so this is what my journey. So D2D, I achieved my super leader rank. Now I'm going to finish my Sapphire and heading to my Ruby. That's what my target, that I want to meet all the super duper people there at Dubai. So that's what my dream all about. So soon I have to be a crown also. Thank you, Dr. Maha. Thanks for the what we call.
All right.
Maha.
Okay, Super Life is super wonderful, guys. Okay, so okay, I'm also called by the company now for another meeting. We are going to have the Super Life Foundation meeting, and guys, you have to come for that one. We will send you the link afterwards with the posters that the company will be sending. So participate in that, because we must show the world now, not just show the world, we must tell the world we mean business to help people. The world needs humanity now, guys. The world needs humility. Humanity with humility is what the world needs now. The frontliners who have supported us, who kept us going, who kept us kept us going now. They are the real heroes now. Today is the world where the leadership with no title. This is a world where we call leadership with no title, and it's also called soulful leadership. These are two books that came just before the pandemic. One book was by Robin Sharma, leadership with no title. Another book by Deepak Chopra. Deepak Chopra is a well-known spiritual leader for so long, and he is also a doctor. He's also a gynecologist and so many things. He's from US, and he wrote a book called Soulful Leadership. And that pandemic now is calling for soulful leadership and leadership with no title. Our real heroes now are the people who fought for us, who are the grocery people. And every time I go and get food for the home, I see the guy sacrificing and wearing the mask, and 24 hours they're waiting there to 8 hours, 9 hours just to sell us food. They are the heroes for us. The policeman who takes care of us, they are the heroes for us now. And then the doctors who are now, I got our friend, one of our lady friend, she went into the hospital. She said she literally had tears seeing 10 people, that 10 families come in. 10 families go out, 30 families are coming in for COVID. And then she said the doctors there, we must salute them, we must praise for them, because they are working 24/7 to help us. They don't see race, color, and creed. They may be Chinese, Indian, Malay, doesn't really matter. So now is the era where see not race, guys, see the grace. Collaboration of soul for celebration of life. We Superlife means business. Superlife founder means business. We all mean business. Let us help them. Let us grow together. Superlife, life is super. With lots of love, Dr. Maha from Malaysia. Okay, so let's see you all soon. Let me now unmute all of y'all and we say Superlife, life is super, guys. Let me just do that.
So Superlife, life is super.
Yes.
God bless you.
Okay, unmute all of y'all. Okay.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is
super.
Life is super.
Life is super. Life is super.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maha.
Super life is super. Have a nice day, guys.
Life
Thank you.
is
Bye. Life is super. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Super life is super.
Life is super. Life is super. Bye. Bye.
Bye.